Vedic Lifesciences is a pioneer in the human studies for foods, food supplements and ingredients. In the last about 17 years, we have served several markets, but in the last few years, we have been, of course, more US-centric. We have done close to about 400 clinical and preclinical studies across about 200 investigational sites and brought smiles to thousands of faces because they have access to these cutting-edge, innovative food supplements for their health and wellness.
So ICH GCP compliance is certainly becoming more the norm in nutraceutical research. From our side, it is a necessity for all of our clinical studies. So that's another point that was met in our discussions with Vedic Lifesciences. So again, they're a nutraceutical-focused CRO with a long history. And certainly in discussing with them, it became clear that they were highly qualified and they had a very important organizational structure and certainly were very eager to get underway for the IBS study. So it became a team effort in talking with them and planning the study.
We have become more and more FTC compliant, also US FDA compliant. This is because of the sheer volume of work that we do for US companies. What we are really known for is our triple layer of quality control, which is, of course, includes the clinical research coordinators at the clinical sites, the clinical research associates who actually monitor the data that comes out, and the independent quality assurance team, which is making sure that the data is as per good clinical practices. This essentially takes care of the three most important things in a study, which is the safety and privacy of the volunteers, the integrity of the investigational product, compliance to the investigational product, and of course the verified, unbiased clinical data from every clinical study. But a lot of things have not changed, including the speed of setting up the study, making the recruitment across multi-centric sites faster, keep making sure that retention is good, and of course making clinical trials easier for food supplement companies because sometimes it's just the mere fact of doing a study which is intimidating. But I must say that clinical trials can be pretty addictive. So if you've done your first one, then you could do more and more.
India is a very unique environment with a certainly in the area of IBS and unmet medical need that you're seeing more and more in particularly in larger metropolitan areas such as Mumbai. And this was something through the discussion with Vedic Lifesciences, we came to believe that this was a very interesting market to look at. Certainly, it's helped by the fact that you can recruit a large number of subjects in a relatively small geographical area.
IBS, that is irritable bowel syndrome, is slowly catching up in India because of various factors. It's basically because of, in Mumbai, because of city life, the stress of work, the long working hours, no control over the working hours, lack of adequate sleep, change in the pattern of diet in Indians, and less of exercise and unplanned exercises has caused to increase in number of irritable bowel syndrome patients.
The patients in India are more compliant. They are more they listen to you, and whenever you ask them to come back to you, they regularly follow your regime, and they are easily available.
It has been a wonderful experience working with the probiotic company for these last about few months. Like our other clients, and they have also realized the value that we bring to the table in terms of the good clinical practices, GCP, and the hard work we do to make sure that their study is de-risked. We are really looking forward to completing this ambitious project as per timelines.